Well, guys, I have been up since about 7 a.m. It rained pretty much the rest of the night, and I made my Indian food in the car, cracked the window wide enough so that I could hang my fan, one of those out the window, and the other one was just circulating air within the car to get the Indian food smell out. And there was, some rain that came in, but I had my window coverings on as well, blocking out the rain. And so I have this little like slit in the reflectix where I can fold it down, hang the uh, oppolar fan to blow out any of the cooking smells. And so it was, yeah, it was cracked about that wide. And so that worked okay. There was still a little bit of a smell. Obviously it was very humid, so very dense air I felt coming in, or just inside the car, and then you add the Indian food smell to it. So I had two candles with two wicks each, so four wicks burning for a good amount of time to get that smell out. And I made sure to wrap up any trash, double wrap it really well. And so it seems to have worked. And now it looks like, well, all morning since I've been up since 7 o'clock, it was raining off and on. And now it looks like the sun is finally coming out. And I think I need to go for a walk because I kind of feel a little fever. So I better get a walk in before it starts raining again. I think it may rain again, but it's supposed to clear up for like maybe 3 hours today. And it's clearing up already earlier than I expected. So let's get some stuff on and go enjoy a little bit. And it's like, I think 70 degrees outside. All right, I had to get my solar panels out. They're all nice and clean now. Let's make sure to put the windows up before we go for a walk. It's kind of hazy out here. Here's the ocean. I want to do a little something different and kind of walk through the this neighborhood before I take a walk on the beach. Well, actually, you know what? I'm right here at the beach. Let's just go ahead and do that. I am not allowed to walk except for that small area that you saw because it's private property. And then on the private property beach, I can only walk along the water's edge. And I was just really feeling cooped up inside last night. And so when I woke up this morning, I got really antsy. I was kind of tired, but I was still like, oh, I got to just get out of this car. And it still was kind of like raining off and on a little bit and all yucky, but oh, I'm out now. So this is great. Here it comes. That was kind of funny. Just lined with rentals. And this is their private beach. It's just beautiful seeing the waves just come in. Gosh, we're just such small little beings, like a bunch of human ants crawling on this mound of dirt called Earth. So I'm getting a little hungry, and I think it's around 9 o'clock now. I think I want to go somewhere and grab something to eat. So let's see what we can find that's near here. Maybe a drive-through or maybe a sit down. We'll see. Decided to sit down at these tables for a minute before I climb back in the car, since I have been in the car for a while. Now we'll just sit and observe from the outside. Stillness. Sometimes that's just good, having complete stillness. Well, I was looking through the list, and there's just really nothing that really attracts my attention as far as food is concerned. I've heard a lot of YouTubers in doing traveling and van life and in RVs. They just talk about how much they don't eat out that much because they just prefer to eat inside their rigs, and I completely can relate to that. For some reason, when I'm at home, I tend to go out in my home base in Denver. I tend to go out more. Maybe that's just to get out. I don't know. And maybe there's something about already being out and about that, yeah, makes it feel like, since you're in your rig, it's the comfort of your home in your rig and having to eat in instead. And it's just the opposite. So, um, yeah, maybe I'm going to go in the van. Obviously, there's not a lot of choice. You guys saw yesterday's videos. You saw what I got from the store. But, I don't know. At this point, maybe I'm just not even hungry. You know, I did look at the time. It's actually about 10:15 right now. So maybe I'll wait till lunch. Hmm. Maybe I'm into lunch food today. I don't know. I just can't make up my mind, I guess. Well, he's got the right idea. Working out here at the beach. Boy, what a life when the decisions are what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, if I'm hungry, if I'm not hungry. I live a very blessed life to have to make those kinds of decisions and have that kind of access on a daily basis. I think it's something, to be grateful for. I know Thanksgiving has already gone by, and this is the last day of the year. It is New Year's Eve day, and I'm just feeling incredibly blessed. There's this incredible blessing to live in this moment, and at the same time, I am getting excited and anxious to get home. Not necessarily to cold weather, but I am getting excited and anxious to see my family, to see my boys, my partner Nick, and give them hugs and kisses. I was talking to them last night on video chat, and also seeing our dog. And yeah, just missing them and wanting to give them lots of hugs and kisses. Make sure you look at your loved ones and just be grateful, and tell them you appreciate them, tell them you love them, tell them the good attributes you find in them, even if you know you don't find good things about them at the moment. But I bet you might think differently if they were in the hospital and they didn't have much time to live. I've experienced this. Both my parents are gone, and I've got an oldest brother who has muscular dystrophy. He's 53, and then my second oldest brother just had a heart attack 6 months ago. So um, there's definitely disease that runs in my family. Both my parents passed away from some type of disease, stroke, and cancer, the other one. So there's stuff in my life that I am grateful for all the time. And I have to constantly remind myself to live in the moment because there is so much that runs in my family. So just make sure, you know, if you don't have a New Year's resolution, at least have the New Year's resolution to be present and live in the present moment. Well, I guess since I have not decided to eat anything, maybe I will continue to go for that walk. We're on the other side, and you guys saw these places from the beach. And this is the backside of them. I figure by walking, maybe I'll just build an appetite, and then I can make more of a decisive decision on what I'm going to have. Okay, let's cross the street. I noticed there's a lot more van lifers here since I first got here a couple weeks ago, and now there's several of them driving around. We all kind of park at the same place since parking here is very limited, and so it's kind of interesting. It's not a very big town, city, whatever you want to call it. So you kind of see them in some of the similar places. Amazing right now to just take a good long walk and be outside of the van after being cooped up in there with all the rain. Well, let's see what this waterway is. You find more places when you're walking, more interesting things. Well, it looks like I found another walking path. I love it when I can find a walking path. No one's on it and it's super quiet. This is awesome. No, it's kind of interesting. I'm down here solo and exploring in an area I've never been before, and I've had some friends and family tell me I'm really brave to be a solo female traveler. I mean, we are still in the United States, and this is a lovely place. I don't feel that it's dangerous or I'm unsafe in any way, but I guess I can understand what they're saying. At the same time, it doesn't ring twice with me, or I don't think about it twice. It's just me exploring, and I continue to explore as I'm more mature and getting older. And I don't think this was something that I would be willing to do when I was younger, not without companionship or other people to go with. And I'm finding that as I get older, I mean, I love having others with me, but at the same time, doing it solo is just not as scary at all. Of course, it's easier when you have family and a partner that is supportive of the journey and accepting of the journey. I think it is more challenging when you don't have that support. But yeah, I think 2023, again, it's about being present. It's about doing what I need to do to take care of myself, a lot of self care time, so that I can take care of others around me. Because I've heard this before, I cannot give what I don't have. So if I don't have self care, if I don't have rest, if I don't feel rejuvenated and recharged and take care of myself, how am I able to take care of others? And I know that's sometimes easier said than done, because I know many of us have families, children, little kids, older parents, friends, whoever it is that we have to take care of, and it's easier said than done. And, just that little bit of time every day, if we can just take that for some self care time, it's critical. The mental health and the physical health, it is absolutely critical in order to take care of others. Maybe somebody can tell me if these are poisonous. They look like something that you shouldn't eat. Water looks really clear here. Wow. That is really clear water. Of course, there's no fishing or swimming allowed in here, so that helps. Looks like I gotta kind of get out of the bushes to get back on the path here. Literally right after I said there was no fishing and swimming, because there's like signs all over the place that say that, there's this guy over here fishing. It's like, I don't even see any fish in here. What are you catching? Isn't it nice not to see so many cars? back in the vehicle, guys. Looks like I have some decisions to make on food, and that's okay. Anyway, being the last day of the year, December 31, 2022, I'm glad that this year we were able to get out and about and not have to wear masks, less social distancing by choice, and yeah, it's kind of nice. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful last day of the year and Happy New Year. And I will see you on the next video.